Hello, I'm Richard Vobes, the bald explorer, out on another walk. And this time, I'm in an interesting place. I'm not in Sussex. I don't think I'm in Cambridge. Am I in Cambridgeshire?
Bedfordshire.
I'm in Bedfordshire. I've just been told. The reason I've been told is my very good friend, Simon Brown.
Hello everybody.
Hello, Simon.
Hello.
How are you?
Very well, thanks. Thanks for coming to Bedfordshire.
We're going to make a series of videos in Bedfordshire and around your neck of the woods.
Cambridgeshire.
And Cambridgeshire.
Yeah.
But we're in Bedfordshire. Why are we in Bedfordshire? What have you
Because
brought
we've
me
come to see this place, the lodge, the headquarters of the RSPB.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to have a look around, see what we can find.
Well, I tell you what I can find over there straight away. There's a stray young lady. Shall we see who that is?
Who that is, yes.
Hello, stray young lady.
Hello.
It's Sharon.
It's a lesser spotted Sharon.
It's a lesser spotted Sharon. I'm glad the spots have cleaned up.
Yeah, that's
which
quite
is
nice
good.
now.
So we're at the RSPB,
B, yes.
and we're not really looking for birds as such, are we?
Should we say that it's a Royal Society for
The protection.
Protection of Birds?
Well
Is
done.
that correct? Yeah.
Yeah, they've got it right.
Prevention.
We're doing well. We're doing well.
Well,
So-
apparently there's been hobbies here and crossbills and kites, nuthatch, tree creeper.
So
They've all been spotted today.
Oh wow! So we may see something.
Might see
Might see
something.
yes.
But otherwise, we see a lot of nature
Yeah.
in terms of trees
Trees.
and wildlife.
Yeah.
As in ecology world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
a nice place to go for a walk as well.
Brilliant. So, well, let's lead on. Which way are we going?
Going down here.
We're going down there, apparently.
Chatting to the gatekeeper.
Yes. Yes, you were telling me.
So here we go. Look, Simon said, you said this was a bit boring for a while, didn't you?
Yeah, very familiar with all this, so I suppose to us it seems a bit boring, but it is interesting. Look
And
at it.
immediately
Yeah.
I said, well, wait, it's not boring because look, there's some gorse, lovely gorse, of course.
All coming out this time of year, smashing.
The lovely yellow, and then
Ouch.
over here you've got some sycamore leaves. Here we see some sycamore leaves,
Yep.
and we'll be sick of those because there's tons of them. And then here, I don't know whether this is dogwood. This tree, I'm not quite sure. Somebody would be able to tell us.
Yeah.
And here's a cyclist. Look, let the cyclist go by. Hello.
Hello.
And then further on, Simon.
Yep.
Keep up. Further on.
I have to jog.
Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is a tree that's been cut down. Huge, great tree. Look at the size of these, the trunk.
Massive.
But, and it's been sliced and left like that. And yet, here's the leaves, and I think this is a beech. And it's sort of acting like a coppice because you've got all these little branches out, coming out. Can you count the rings and you'll be able to tell us how old it is?
Yeah, very old.
Very old?
Yeah. It's young, old, very old, I think, yes.
Yeah, that looks
Quite
to
old.
me like about 150 years old.
Massive, must have been a massive tree when it was there.
I reckon. Massive tree. Anyway, so the walk carries on and the birds are in the trees.
If you look at all these over here, this is, I remember this used to be all fir trees, I think, all small succulent trees.
I remember it was all factories.
They trimmed it all off. So I
Right.
think the RSPB are trying to create a slightly different habitat here for different birds, to attract different birds.
Yes, ground nesting birds possibly.
Possibly, yeah. And so I think they're trying to grow these small shooty trees rather than
Yes.
more established ones. But yeah, it
Because
takes a
when
while.
fir trees are there, the under, what do you call it? The
Underbrush, or
the underwood.
undergrowth.
Yeah, the underwood is it's all knocked out by the canopy of the
Yeah.
fir trees because it's so
Exactly, yeah.
it's so dense.
And it's all shooting through now. You can see slightly further back, it's all green and beginning to shoot up. Lovely, you know.
So we've now come, ladies and gentlemen, to our first bird observation point, and here it is. And actually, luckily, this bird has been labelled for us, so we know it's a huon. And if you see a huon flying around here, it's white on a blue sky. So that's a perfect thing. Sharon's just told us to hurry up.
Yes, come on.
Is it a long-
it's so slow.
I'm so sorry. Come on then, let's get cracking. We've got a lot of walking to do in a 10-minute video.
Right.
Right, Simon.
I think we're approaching an Iron Age hill fort. Now, there used to be some signage about this.
Wait, hang on. An Iron Age hill fort.
Fort, yes.
Doesn't an Iron Age hill fort denote there should be a hill?
Yes.
And we're in quite flat country, aren't we?
Well, there is a hill just over there. We're at the top of
oh,
the
we
hill.
are at the top of
We're
it.
on top of the hill.
I beg your pardon. Lead on to the Iron Age hill fort then.
We think this is the Iron Age hill fort, but all there is really is this outer bank of the
Right.
fort. But I
Oh
think
yes, you
we're
can
going,
see the
there's a ditch.
fortifications
there's
around.
a ditch here to our left and right. We're going through an opening, I guess, into the fort, and then you can see all the banking
Yeah.
all around. I don't know if you can see that on the camera.
Well, yes. So you've got what would be where the palisade would have
Yeah,
been
so we're
in this
inside.
great big open space.
We're inside it now, and yeah, we can see the banking going quite a long way around. It's quite a big construction, and I think right over there on the far side where the trees are now, that used to be obviously the trees probably weren't there, and you could have a good view across the countryside. We'll get to a point where we can see that view later on. At the moment,
To
we can't
prove
see
that
it
we're
from
actually up.
here.
Yeah.
We are actually up a hill.
Gosh.
But
But
yeah.
it's no different, much different, to places like Sisbury Ring and other places. Because once you're in these Iron Age hill forts, unless you're actually looking from above,
Yeah.
and I don't have a drone.
Don't you have a drone?
No, I just drone on. Then you can't really see much different. Shall we
Yeah.
take a preamble? Peramble? What is it?
Peramble.
Peramble. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shall we go this way?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll carry on. We go to the other side of the fort.
Compared to down south and Sisbury Ring would be a hell of a lot taller than this.
Yeah.
And the ditch would be much deeper, but that may have infilled because of time.
Is the one down south you're referring to, is that Iron Age as well?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And certainly they would have had a palisade of wood, and I guess here there would have been plenty of trees.
I think so, yeah.
Because the Neolithic people are the ones who really cleared the trees.
Really?
Yeah, I mean over a 6,000 year period.
Wow.
By the time you got to the Roman invasion, most of the trees had gone,
Okay.
and what you've got now is what you've got left, apart from in the 18th century where there was a massive deforestation. Wow, look at that.
A
It's
lot
amazing.
of it is obscured by the trees. There's a couple of other points we'll get to later where we'll get a better view, but we're going to walk down there in a few moments and then up the other side, so it should be quite interesting to see what we can see.
Look at that lovely gorse. Isn't that beautiful? Stunning. With the blue sky. That warrants a photograph, Mr. Brown.
Shall I take one?
Yes.
Okay, it is beautiful. I love the yellow and the green against this blue. I mean,
It's stunning.
we don't see it that often, do we? So let's
No.
have a quick
Oh, everyone's taking pictures. Look at that. You wouldn't catch me doing that, holding a camera up, taking pictures. We're going to go down this hill. Apparently there's a sign up here. Hang on a minute. There's a sign here, look, that says Galley Hill. Where are you? There we are. Galley Hill, 300 metres. Oh, that's not the height, is it? It's not the height of the hill. That's the distance from here to where... Oh, yes. I'm sorry, I've made a complete fool of myself. I thought for a second, that was the height of the hill.
I don't think so. No, that's how far the Iron Age fort is from that sign.
Yeah.
It's sad, really, isn't it? We'll take him home in a minute.
Yeah. Have you taken your tablets?
No, I haven't had them, no, sorry.
Okay.
But what we are going to do is we're going to go down this little valley and we're heading to... What have we got in front of us? A quarry?
There's a nice quarry to have a look at, and then we climb up back to the higher level and see the house, the lodge as it's called, which is the actual office buildings and headquarters of the RSPB.
Well, that sounds absolutely brilliant, but we've run out of time in this video, so we'll have to make another one.
We
Okay.
will.
Is that okay?
Looking forward
Yeah,
to
I
it.
can manage
That's
it,
great.
yeah.
I think so. Well, thank you, Simon and Sharon, for part one of our little escapade even. Do join us on the next video, which will be coming shortly. So, thank you very much, and until then, goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Oh, it's all downhill now, isn't it? Got my toboggan.